Hi guys, and welcome back to HellHeim. We are up to episode 30, and we are closing very quickly on a year in game. Okay, full up. So you may have noticed in the tile, the last one, I actually got this finished out after I was done with the recording. I went ahead and I built out all the way around. On the high waves, it comes up just below this level, so we're good to light a big bonfire out here. And then I went ahead and I took a curtain wall up this away. That's a skeeter. Where'd he go? There he is. And I did some experimentation with how I want to do this corner piece. I'm probably going to break this out and just actually attach it to this wall. Because if you look back in here, it's actually sank into the wall. I brought wood up from the corner of this and attached it to, I think, here. And then built off of that. Just to basically test and see how it'd look. And I'm not really that fond of it. I do kind of want to set it up so that it's done properly. So some sort of tower will be here. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this corner. I also did some experimentation with the outside, how to decorate it. I got some basic Merlins and Corbels. Or not Corbels, Merlins and Crullinations. Rentals. I do like this kind of gap in the structure and the arches. The goal is to go all the way that way. I mined out quite a few big rocks back in here. I've got a couple extra chests in the living quarters. But with this, holding critters out away from these guys should be calmer and not bust things. I've got a little area I can plant in here. I'm probably going to put a bush in here just to hide it. And then I've got this to figure out as well. I used, oh, I'd say probably 1.5 of these. Went out, mined more stone. I've got a full one there. I've got a row in this one. And that one's full. So we've got a fair turn of stone. Does look like it's getting dark, so we'll go ahead and run up to our bed. We'll see what... dream of a mighty bear, sleeping deep beneath the earth in the winter of the world. Turns in its sleep, folds upon folds of flesh and fur, etc., etc. Can't read that fast. Not when I'm not all the way awake. Day 364. So tomorrow will be a year of in Valheim. So we'll see a year in Valheim in episode 30. Pardon me, had a cough. I do have another field of barley planted. I do have barley processing. And I had just a little bit of spare barley, so let's throw that in there. We'll grab our spare barley and chuck it in. I'm trying to keep up on barley production while I'm working offline. Just so that we have full... oh, pardon me, full food. Which... I've been taking it out while I took it out while I was mining, out of my inventory just for space while I was mining the stone. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. All in all, though, we're starting to get settled in here. This is starting to look like an actual proper base. We have the actual surround for half of the bay. The other half of the bay, I'm probably going to wait to do a little bit. I'm probably going to come out from this corner at a 45-degree angle to there, kick it over, and I might just take it straight down and then out around that promontory there. I did, while I was in free fly taking the picture, I did go... Might help to have the sword out, because I accidentally put my sword away. Come here. Come on, Skeeter. There we go. I did actually measure it, and this one is, as you can see from here, quite a bit further out. Yeah. I think it's going to be somewhere back about here. It might be even with this line, is the outside of that octagon. And you see a great big wave coming in. And you get just a little skitch of water there. But the stone stays above water. So, it's kind of right down to the wire, but it's functional. Oh, I had to flatten this to put the stone cutter down there while I was building the wall. And that's kind of what I've been doing offline. I didn't do a lot of exploring or anything like that because, as mentioned in the description of the uploads last night, this last weekend got a little hectic for me. And I got the recordings done, but forgot to upload with what I was dealing with, so I do apologize for that, but they're out now. And we should be, at this point, good to go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my rusted buff real quick. And we are going to go see if we can find a location for Mistholm. Somewhere down by what do you call it? Somewhere down by the Yagluth area. With luck. So we're going to put that away. We're going to grab our portal. Oh, we're short on fine wood. That's right, because I used the fine wood to put these two chests down. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... birch trees. There's birch trees over there. We'll go cut some birch trees. We'll get the fine wood we need. And then we can come back. I did try to keep this about 3 blocks high, just to make sure nothing can go over it. We'll cut down some more of these birch. Get some more fine woods. Oh, that fell on my head. That's not what I wanted to do. Fuck off. Come back up on shore. Oh, I'm gonna be drowning by the time I get back to shore. Oh, hey, wow, I didn't. Oh, nope, I did. Alright. That puts us at 27. We've got enough. So let's run back. Now that we've got the fine wood we need. Let them continue screwing around with the growths that are down in the pit. We need to put away this. That goes upstairs. We'll keep that. We'll grab 2 more wood for a chest. There we go. So we've got enough for a bench, a chest, and a portal. Well, let's back out of here. Oh, we've got bone mass, not motor. So what I'm going to end up having to do, very likely, is bring you guys back after setting sail. Though it does look like the wind's at least going the right direction. So we'll come about and we'll start our run. Alright, I'm going to cut through down to here, and then we'll follow this coastline, I think. That is a lot of mistlands. It is surprisingly visible. It really is beautiful. Like, when you can see it without the mistlands is gorgeous. The mist does, of course, obscure a lot of it, so... There's a Leviathan I haven't seen yet. Oh, we're gonna bump it. No, we didn't. Map, right. there. Levee. Alright, Mistlands gives way to Black Forest here. And you can see the shoreline over there. So you can see what I mean, where I was coming down the far side of this channel and I was looking over and I was seeing the blocks of mist and the bits of land sticking up. What is that? That is, I screwed up and bumped the map, I think. Oh my god. Is that a... yeah, that's a burial chamber. Ooh, let's make sure we're not going to hit a rock like that rock. Yeah, burial chamber out. Oh, there's a rock. Well, that was smooth. So we will have some repairs to do when we get there. Quite a few repairs, because that was another rock. Criminy. My driving's atrocious today. This appears to be plains. And a channel. I don't see myself fitting through said channel. That's a shallow. Actually, that's an interesting section of islands there. Possibly do a build on that at some point. This is definitely more plains. There's a sealed tower back in there. There's swamp across the way. There's the sealed tower. Swamp. Let's see if we can sneak through this passage. Boy, we almost beached ourselves right there. More Mistlands. So this looks like a small patch of plains. Oh, yeah, that was a rock. We're going to need to put in and repair here at some point. Okay, that's Misslin's. Cannot get through this passage. There's the shallow. There's the leech. There's my wind. There's actually a little village there. You got a couple blokes up here. There we go. 8. That's literally all we were doing. So let's chuck the black metal and the trophy in there. Let's back up off of this, because we've got to carefully go around. Let's turn this off so our boat isn't blue. Okay, so we need to get turned for this. Let it turn to shoot that. And now I can't see whatever's on the bottom. So I've got to watch ahead for anything poking through the waves. Like that. Yeah, my driving sucks today. Actually, we've had good wind almost all the way down. And, you know, it's showing you the fact that, no, not even I'm a perfect driver when it comes to these boats. Oh, great. Nighttime. Next to the swamp. Last thing I need is a wraith on a boat. This is a pretty long stretch of swamp, and that almost looks like it might be another sunken crypt there, just above the speed indicator. It is. And we're down to paddle power, so I will... Actually, that might not be a crypt. That might be one of the... What do you call it? Points of interest. I will, however, as we are down to paddle power, bring you back when I've gotten some wind again, or when we get there. So we'll talk to you in a few minutes. Well, I found something interesting. That I don't off the top recognize. And I'm curious as to what it is, because I haven't been over here yet, so I know it isn't something that I built with another character or something. I also haven't been building with other characters on this. Oh. Well, hello, Odin. That's the first time I've seen Odin in this game. We're going to back out. And we're going to very carefully paddle our way up, because I'm pretty sure that's a diverter dock. Though I'm not sure I want to do that at night. Well, when day 365 dawns, we will be checking out something built by the diverter. Because I don't want to do this at night. And we've got swamp all through there, a little patch of plains, and then it's... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set me to drift, and I'm going to bring you guys back at dawn. Alright, it's starting to lighten up. We're no longer cold. Let's go ahead and eat. Chuck our metal in there. You know, there's birch on the back side of that island, so one side of this island is plains, the other side is mistlands, and the far side where it goes off to the edge and sinks into the water is swamp. How you like them apples? Okay, hopefully this isn't a bad idea. It's not. Hello, we has a ward. Hello, Mr. Dverger Mage. Dverger component crate. We're gonna need that component crate. Crates. And yes, a dock. So we have met our first Dvergr mage. Ah, no access because of the word. However, we also have a 3x3 marble structure with a dock. So I might take this ward and the mage out. Just not right now. Could you not smash my boat, please? Very cool. Okay, let's get flipped around here. Of course, it's foggy as shit, so I can't see anything. Oh, we're gonna hit. Well, let's go ahead and kill that. 8. Let's slap a quick repair on this because we've hit a couple of things. I guess let's back away. Really? Okay. Well, I guess we're going to do this the other way. Start by grabbing everything out the hold. 5. Come on. Disappear. Please. Never mind. I got the nails. We'll run over to the other side. We'll build a fresh boat. There. 8. Because it's foggy and I can't see much, I am keeping my speed down. Looks like we've got land up ahead. Yep. Oh, nice little bay right there. Got some shipwreck. Oh, double shipwreck. God, it's so foggy I can't tell if this is mist or if this is fog. That's Mistlands. Oh, the temptation for an environment clear. Still reading that we're in the plains. There's the ocean. Let me turn back in some. Ah, the fog's clearing, thank heavens. Of course. And naturally, now we are on paddle power. It's a nice little chunk of Mistland biome there. Good lord, this is a big chunk island. It might have been faster to sail around the other end. Criminy. Alright, let's get some speed on. Ride right up to the wind here. God, that's beautiful. Wonderful for building stuff on top of with a little dock down to the water. Mistlands on both sides. Big old chunk of wood. What would be Yggdrasil wood we could get out of that? All along that one too. And that is a resource I don't believe we can replant. However, we do have a very large plains slash Mistlands area right here in this kind of quadrant of the map. Because we've got Yagluth here and a sealed tower, and we know this is plains. I'm assuming this plains comes all the way out this end of the island. I don't know why I'm assuming that, but I am. There's a mountain there. More black forest. Bunch of Mistlands there. And we know all of this end of the island is all Mistlands as well, because when we did the run up to Motor, this entire mountain range up here was surrounded by Mistlands. So this is a really good spot of the map to be. Though, I did play with building a boat out of the craftable boats mod, and I've come to the conclusion that next time I am definitely going to use Odin ships. I just prefer it. It's easier. The craftable boats mod is cool, and I like what they're doing with it. It's just, it's a little bit too janky with this engine. So, to me, it's not quite worth it. Another levy. So we'll turn to skate past him. Well, I don't think we need any more chitin, really. We've got enough to build our razor and our harpoon. Not that we need either. It's not like we're serpent hunting. Okay, this had better turn north. Hey, paddle power. Well, that's cool. Could build all along this, you know, big keep up along this with a sailable port, and then have it run across and out the far side and up onto that rock. Oh, it is turning north. Good. Please tell me that the wind isn't going to still be against me. It is. Yay. Now, you could do some really neat stuff with this. Do an archway across. Have that little bay be your dock. And there's a mist light in there. So I'm going to bring you back when I am up the other end of this channel. Looks like we also have mountains over there. As mentioned, though, I will bring you back when I'm at the other end of this channel, because this is paddle power and that's no fun. Alright, we got some wind again, and we have planes poking through. So, planes do come out this side. Let me have a look. Yeah, and Yaglith is up that direction. So, bunch of really beautiful Mistlands biome. That almost looks like snow up there. But I'm going to put in... and we're going to go do an explorer on foot. Alright. Actually, we're going to put that there, we're going to put that there. We're going to take the stuff with us. We have it here. Hey, you. Come here. Actually, where's south? That's west. Yeah, that's west. 8. Crafting bench. Portal. Really? There we go. There's portal. We'll take everything except for obviously our healing potions and whatnot. We'll grab 2 more. We're going to take that stuff home. We're going to sleep the night. Let's continue on to Plainsholm. Eventually I need to get everything moved out of this one into the new one, but I think I'm going to wait until we're in the final Mistholm destination. I'm wet. While I'm wet, I will go down and throw stuff in storage. Let's put that away. We'll slap a fix on our stuff. Grab a snooze. The barley is almost assuredly done. But I'm not that concerned about it right now. We still do have an emergency ration up here. We are going to eat again. Okay. We're going to take our portal. That doesn't need a repair. And we're going to start an explore. Wow, it's actually pretty steep over here. We might actually have to build it on the other side. Oof. Mountain right there. Actually, I think we're crossing across what the map is trying to say is snow. Snow or stone, can't tell. Aglith is kind of off in this direction. Ooh, that's a nice spire for building. Oh, we got some locks. I see Aglith's summon. It's right there. I see a skeeter. Wow, this is actually a really nice stone for a build. So you'd wrap it with a staircase. And when you get to the top, you build a platform of wood iron beams so you can hold stone, and you do a stone floor, put in your fireplace, and build up from that. Big tar pit over there. And then we drop down into a hollow. There's a very nice Mistlands line right there. So presumably we could go back into the Mistlands and plant some mushrooms. Some rocks and other stuff. Looks like a bonfire on the far side of that big rock. Which means there's a town over there. You know, we're going to have to find another Yaglith spawn. Because at some point I want to build on top of this. But when we fight him, he's going to tear the shit out of these, so... And his dying soul was split and shared among his kin, hence the little voodoo dolls. Oh wow, there's an inland sea? Yeah. There's a full inland sea. There's another decent plinth to build on. There's another tar pit. We'll avoid that for the moment. There's another village backed up to the Mistlands. And what I'm probably going to end up having to do is build a barricade wall in the Mistlands. Build the garden inside said barricade wall. What is that? Another tar pit. Again, avoid that. We don't need to deal with it right now. This is interesting. It's got standing stones similar to the plains stuff, so I'm assuming this is a plains point of interest. Yep, it's plains point of interest. Later, nerds. I'm not dealing with that right now. Oh, and now he's on me. Okay, well, let's keep running. Just keep running, just keep running. Sorry, had a Dory moment. Yeah, I think we've lost everything. And again, that is another very nice pillar to build on top of. I could do a lot with building that. I'd probably have to pull top mining out of my mod pack so I could shave the top of it down to where it's viable. But it's still, it's a nice pillar. That's a good pillar. And we've got this valley bowl in here. That could be interesting. And we're close enough, I could build, like, off of this spit back in here, build a farm that's just, you portal into the farm, pick the mushrooms, and portal out. All in all, I mean, we're looking at some decent build sites. Though I am leaning more towards Mistholm being... Oh my. I'm leaning more towards Mistholm being on a spire. Or building Spire Home and having a small mist garden. That spire's almost perfectly straight up and down. It's not overly tall. What's this rune say? This place was too hot for Ulf, a man used to brushing snow from his beard. He carved the stone and moved on. I quit. Actually, yeah. I really like this stone. I think this is where we're going to go. Spire Home. And we've got Mistlands right there, so we could build a teleportable garden. Oh wow, we've got another one right here. Very straight. You know what? This is actually... I don't know. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop a hammer there. So we have different ones marked. We've also got a village that we need to clear out there. But that's fine. I could clear that out and with the cultivator return it to normal. Easy enough. Like return it all to meadows or plains. Got something on top of the hill here. Huh. We got another set of standing stones. Hey, you. Flatten him. Got more locks. Some black forest there. The plains just kind of go on and on. We have black forest, we have mountain, we have plains, we have swamp. The only thing we have another tar pit. The only thing we don't have is meadows in this area. I can always bring beech seeds over if I want beech trees. Hey, numbnuts, come here. Come here, come here. We're avoiding that tar pit. So we've spotted, like, what, 4 or 5 tar pits since we've gotten here to this section of plains. That should be enough tar to do a dark wood roof. What's this? We have a channel. Is this channel big enough to bring the boat up, is the question. It runs out to the coast, and it might actually be big enough to bring the longship up. Oh, crap. One of them followed me. Did I find another tar pit? I may have found another tar pit. Well, that one got me. Well, while we're here and we've killed off all of the growths, let's grab the car we can on the way by. But yeah, that actually looks like it's out to the coast, and we might be able to bring the boat up that. If we can bring the boat up this, we might be able to find a spire up along it and actually have a spire home that has a dock at the base where we could literally sail our ship in. Yeah, because this is where we initially came up. should have gone a little bit farther. We just seen the passage there. However, that puts us at an hour. We've done an explorer. We've actually checked out Yaglith's spawn. I'm headed back to the boat now. I heard him. I don't see him. I'm headed back to the boat now. There's a shipwreck, another one. And what I will do... Okay, first off, I'm going to come up here and avoid those locks. There's this guy. I'm going to sail it home. And I'm probably... Oh, no, no, guys. We got it away from them. Okay. They were actually mad at my boat. Okay, that's why they grouped up down here. Alright, set on the drift. Now let's go ahead and close out. I'm going to sail the stuff we picked up so far home. And I'm probably going to come over here with portal equipment and start setting up to build at the first one I marked as Spire Home. So I'll probably set up a small encampment at the base of the rock. A portal, some chests, etc. I'll bring some stone over and I'll start the spiral staircase for Spire Home. If you liked the video, toss a thumbs up down below. Feel free to leave a comment. I like hearing from y'all. If you didn't like the video, toss a thumbs down. Tell me what I could do better so I can improve this for you guys. And, of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, consider giving that subscribe button a slap. And, you know, it helps out the channel and it allows you to get your notifications of when I'm actually releasing a video. And I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully things will get back onto a normal schedule again for me. Because I did miss a couple of days there and I do apologize. Well, I missed Sunday's post. Monday was late. So hopefully things smooth out for me. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Take it easy.